Good morning to one and all present here. As we are about to begin, I request everyone to kindly settle down and switch off your mobile phones in order for us to have a smooth and uninterrupted session. I, Shauna Stanley, from 7th semester BA LLB Honours, on behalf of CMI University School of Legal Studies, extend a very warm welcome to all our esteemed guests who have joined us today for the culmination of internship and award of certificate to the students who were participants in the Supreme Court Committee under the chairmanship of Honorable Sri Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara. We have with us today Honorable Sri Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, Chairman, Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara Committee, Mr. J. Kurjaro, retired IAS officer, former Commissioner of Bangalore Development Authority, Member, Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara Committee, and Dr. S.T. Ramesh, retired IPS officer, former Director General of Police, Member, Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara Committee, have kindly consented to be the guests of honor today. Along with them, we have the Bangalore Development Authority officials and the Navigem Data Private Limited team with us today. We are also accompanied by our beloved chairman, Sri K.C. Ramamurthy sir, our dean, Professor Dr. T.S. Subramania sir, Vice Principal Dr. V.J. Pranishran sir, faculty members and students. Justice V.R. Krishnaiyer once said, and I quote, "Society is guilty if anyone suffers unjustly," unquote. The legal aid, which strives to provide legal assistance to the poor and weaker sections of the society, ensure that the constitutional pledge of equal justice is fulfilled in its letter and spirit. The National Legal Services Authority has been constituted under the Legal Services Authorities Act 1987 to provide legal services to the weaker sections of the society, and the Bar Council of India also made it mandatory for all the law colleges and universities to establish legal aid clinic for the budding lawyers to practically apply the legal aid in their future and help the society at large. The Legal Aid Clinic of CMR University School of Legal Studies spreads legal awareness in rural areas through street plays as well as conduct legal aid camps and various other programs. One such initiative was the assistance provided by 41 students of our college to the Justice Chandrasekhara Committee formed by the Honorable Supreme Court. The said initiative was carried out in Dr. Shivram Current Layout, Bangalore. The Honorable Supreme Court, in its order issued on 3rd December 2020, has stated that the buildings constructed with valid sanction from the competent authority needs to be saved from demolition. Therefore, it's important to identify the lawful constructions made in the notified lands. For this very purpose, a committee comprising of Honorable Sri Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara as its chairman, Mr. J. Kurjaro, and Mr. S.T. Ramesh as its members were formed by the Supreme Court. The committee were required to look into each of the requests of the owners of the dwelling houses or buildings for its regularization and also find out whether the said dwelling houses have been constructed in accordance with the sanctions of the competent authorities. With that note, I would like to call upon Haripriya from 5th semester LLB to render the invocation song and commence the sermon. Saraswati Namostute Sharade Vidyasare Saraswati Namostute Sharade Vidyasare Saraswati Namostute Sharade Vidyasare सरस्वती नमोस्तुते करदृत वीणा पुस्तका करदृत वीणा पुस्तका करदृत वीणा पुस्तका पदमणि मालालंकृत करदृत वीणा पुस्तका पदमणि मालालंकृत काशी भवन पवन भवन रिधनि रमरि दरि दरि मवर दरि मारि दरि रमरि दरि दरि सरस्वती नमोस्तुते नरहरि सुतरे दिवालित नवमयूतकं पुकटे नरहरि सुतरे दिवालित नवमयूतकं पुकटे सुरते वीरावतयुगले सुरते वीरावतयुगले सुरकर समरवरे सुरदेवी सावधयुगले सुरकर समरवरे साति भवर भवर भवरि धनि रवरि धनि धरि भवर धनि मारि धनि रवरि धनि धनि सरस्वती नमोस्तुते शारदे विद्यावरे सरस्वती नमोस्तुते Thank you, Haripriya, for blessing the event with your soulful voice. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can. So let us wish the light of education takes over the darknesses of differences, injustice, and violence in the world and guides us towards progress, equality, and freedom. With this noble thought, let us start this day by lighting the lamp as the symbol of knowledge, music, art, wisdom, and nature. I cordially invite all the dignitaries present on the dais to light the auspicious lamp and inaugurate the ceremony. May I now request our beloved Dean, Professor Dr. T. R. Subramania, sir, to deliver the welcome address.
A very good morning to all of you who are present here. And we have been anticipating for this function in the last few days. Because when once the report is getting ready, naturally the students who have worked in helping the commission should get a certificate. And this was there in our mind. And we approached the concerned authorities, and all of them agreed. And today we are meeting here. On behalf of the CMR group of institutions, the Board of Governors, and the Chancellor, I deem it a great privilege to welcome the guest of honors of today. Firstly, I welcome Honorable Justice Chandrasekhar, former Judge, High Court of Karnataka. He is not new to us. He has been visiting us and he has been delivering lectures on various subjects on behalf of the institution and the chairman. Once again, I welcome you, sir. We have another dignitary, the member of the commission, Shri Jacob Jerome, and he is from the civil servant cadre, served both in Karnataka as well as the central government. And he was, to be very brief, in one sentence, he was an advisor to the governor of Karnataka as well as Maharashtra, and ambassador to Slovenia as well. And a down-to-earth person, because you may not be knowing, because since I started my career in teaching, there was a teacher colleague of his who used to tell about his scholarship when he was a teacher. Sir, I think you have served in St. Philomena's College, if I am not wrong. So then, I'm telling the story of 1966 or 67, maybe 1 year, either this side or the other side. He always used to mention he had a wonderful teacher who has come. And he was so good in economics. But then the teacher was there only for a limited time. Then he passed out the examination and became a civil servant. The rest is history. And here is also one of the commission members. As I said, he always is interested in improving and in pointing out the defects in the service that is being offered to the citizens of this country. On behalf of the CMR group of institutions, the chairman, I welcome you, sir. I request the chairman to listen. We have another member, Sri Dr. S.T. Ramesh. He is an IPS, comes from the police service, worked both in the central as well as in the state department, and he was the Director General of Police of the Karnataka government. So he always used to emphasize and used to act as the eyes and ears of the public in public affairs. And he was the one who always used to speak about human rights centrics in administration, especially in the police department. It was always very much essential, but a good beginning was made under his leadership. And he is the one who was the man who introduced technology into the police administration. And you must have heard, if you are young, at least when you were in the 10th or 10th standard or afterwards, raising on various issues related to public affairs has been his portfolio, and which he is doing even today. Sir, we are honored by your presence. I request the chairman of the CMR group of institutions, K.C. Ramamurthy, to present a bouquet of flowers. We have here with us our chairman, beloved chairman. Always remember, he is extremely busy. But then, in spite of the schedule, he has reserved time, allocated time, and we kept the function so as to suit that he is present with us. On behalf of the CMR Law School, teachers and students, and on my own behalf, we welcome you. We have Mr. Madhu and Suresh, and a few officials from the BDA. On behalf of the CMR Group institutions, I individually and on behalf of the chairman, welcome you, sir. Last but not least, all the participants who took active part in assisting the commission so that it is through on time. We welcome all of you. We have our learned teaching faculty and whoever is present from the other department of the faculty, all of them are welcome here. Once again, with best wishes for the day.
Thank you, sir, for the warm welcome. I would now like to invite Advocate Vidya Salomani ma'am, the coordinator of the Legal Aid Clinic, CMI University School of Legal Studies, to give us a presentation on the Legal Aid Clinic report.
Thank you, Shina. Good morning to everybody. I will be briefly presenting upon various initiatives and activities of the Legal Aid Clinic of CMI University School of Legal Studies. The Legal Aid Clinic of our school was initiated with the vision to expose students to the reality and practical world apart from classroom exposures. This cell was initiated in the year 2003 and since then have been involved in various community-related activities. We have conducted number of legal aid camps, programs at community level to create awareness on various legislations and also provide free legal consultation service on various topics and issues faced by community members. We have celebrated with students and community members important days such as Advocates Day, National Law Day, Legal Awareness Day, Child Rights Day, and much more. Our students have in number of participated in number of rallies and awareness programs. On 23rd October 2021, Honorable Shri Justice P. Krishna Bhatt gave a guest lecture on the topic role, relevance, and importance of legal aid program to the students in today's scenario. In his lecture, he emphasized on the need for law students to carry out field work for better exposure and knowledge enhancement, which will develop their personality, which would contribute in their overall development and their professional career. On the same day, Honorable Justice Shri Krishna Bhatt launched the Legal Aid Clinic website. Legal aid clinics were conducted in a number of places. One such activity was conducted at Kitagno village, where role plays were performed by our students trying to create awareness on the legislations pertaining to Domestic Violence Act, Dowry Prohibition Act, Senior Citizens Act. Post this event, the Panchayat members have requested us to conduct periodical awareness programs, including guiding the community's members on various legal remedies available to their problems. We intend to carry out such programs in various rural and semi-urban localities around Bangalore. In 191 students of our college interned with District Legal Services Authority and contributed to various initiatives conducted by District Legal Service Authority over the period of 22 days. We have also collaborated with Legal Services Authority and non-government organizations to carry out community-level legal aid programs. We consider the opportunity given to us by Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara Committee as a privilege to understand and learn various aspects related to land laws. We are sure that every student has positively benefited from this exposure and has learned something beyond classroom lectures. And these exposures would for sure remain with them throughout their career and life. Students would be sharing their experience and learnings during this program, during this session. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for providing us with the information on the detailed working and progress of our legal aid clinic. Now, I would like to invite few representatives from the students who actively participated in the program to share with us their valuable experiences. Firstly, I invite Surya S. from fifth semester LLB to share the training experience from the internship.
Thank you, Shana. I, Surya S., on behalf of all the students who are interned, would like to be sharing our training experience. The opportunity was open to all students of CMR University School of Legal Studies, but the basic criteria was that students had to know how to speak and read Kannada. An orientation was held by the committee where we were enlightened about our roles and the benefits of this internship. This further motivated us to enroll ourselves to our assigned roles. The internship started with a two-day training session here in our college campus. During the training session, we were introduced to all kinds of equipment that we'd be requiring to fulfill the task at hand. Later, our on-field training experience was for a week. We were divided into different teams, and the active participation of all the students was shepherded by former government officials. During our training period, we learned how to examine a number of documents and upload them as per the requirements of the committee. I would like to express my gratitude to the NAVGEM team for assisting us, guiding us with a sense of mentorship, and we're always quick to attend to gaps of the students. Thank you.
Thank you, Surya. May I now invite Darshan M. from fifth semester BA LLB Honor to share on-field experience of internship.
Thank you, Shana. Good morning to everyone present here. I'm Darshan M. from fifth semester BLL, and today I will be talking about the on-field experience. We started the pilot program on 1st of March 2021. It was also the first day on the field. About 41 students took place in this pilot program, and each and every one of them got an opportunity to participate. The BDA officials and the NAVGEM team was always there when we wanted their help and assistance. We started working in full force in all 4 centers. Majority of the applicants were the community members. There were also people from different districts of Karnataka and also a few of them from different states of India. The applicants were increasing day by day, but we made sure that no applicant went home without assistance. There were also problems by the public, but the committee members ensured that our safety was the first priority. We also had community members who came and took place in the program who also helped us in creating awareness, and they also helped us in reaching out to more people. The committee members also made sure that all the students got wholesome and nutritious food. But unfortunately, the lockdown came into play and we had to stop the work. After things got a little better, we were back on field with all safety and precautions. Again, the committee members made sure that our safety was the first priority. We were back on the field and successfully completed our internships. Thank you.
Thank you, Darshan. Now I would like to invite Tejasri Inder from 7th semester BBA LLB Honor to share the learning experience gained from the internship.
Thank you, Shana. Good morning, everyone. I, Tejasri Inder, on behalf of the students intern, would like to share our learning experience. As per the Supreme Court direction, the documents pertaining to the lands situated in the Shivram Karant layout prior to 3/8/2018 were to be verified and uploaded accordingly. We were instructed to upload documents such as sale deed, khata, encumbrance certificate, tax receipts, etc. We were also acquired to acquaint with the PDA Act, Land Acquisition Act, and Karnataka Land Revenues Act 1964. In this internship, we acquired the knowledge about the property law, which would help us to practice in the property matters, that is civil matters, and also those who want to join the real estate firms. This internship was a good exposure. We had interactions with the former government officials who shared their knowledge and experience with us, which will be helpful for us in our future career. The interaction with the applicants also helped us to develop public relationship. We had a valuable experience of acting as a legal advisor to the public during the pandemic, which will be cherished and experience will be utilized in the future. I would like to express deep gratitude on behalf of the students to the committee members, Justice A.V. Chandrasekhar sir, Mr. J.K. Jerome, sir, Dr. S.T. Ramesh, sir, for selecting the students of this college for this prestigious work entrusted by the Honorable Supreme Court. I would also like to express my gratitude to our chairman, Sri K.C. Ramamurthy, sir, our beloved Dean, Professor Dr. T.R. Subramanya, sir, Vice Principal, Professor Dr. V.J. Pranishwaran, sir, and Advocate Vidya Selvam, ma'am, for providing us this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Tejasri. Lastly, I invite Sahasrajan from 5th semester BA LLB honor to express his gratitude towards the committee on behalf of all the students who are part of the program.
Thank you, Shana. I, Sahasrajit from 5th semester BLL, on behalf of the students who took part in the internship, would like to thank the committee for giving us an opportunity to work on field along with the BDA officials who helped in guiding us. I also like to thank Navijam Data Private Limited team for assisting the students and setting a platform which was easily accessible by all the applicants who did it online. I would like to thank the police department for providing safety and security throughout the internship and creating a peaceful environment at the workplace. Last but not the least, I would like to thank the panchayat officials and the community members for cooperating with us and making this a successful event. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for sharing us the one-of-a-kind experience of your life. And I hope their words will inspire each one of us to take initiative and be part of such programs in the future. May I now invite Sri Sravastava from 9th semester BBA LLB honor to introduce the guests of honor for today's ceremony. Thank you, Shana. To be inspired is great, but to be an inspiration is an honor. On that note, a very good morning to one and all present here. It's my privilege to introduce our guest of honor of this event, who is an inspiration to many. I am profusely elated to take this opportunity to introduce our guest of honor, Honorable Mr. Justice A.V. Chandrasekhar. His Lordship enrolled as an advocate on 25th January 1984 and practiced on both civil and criminal sides. His Lordship was appointed as directly recruited district and sessions judge during May 1996. Later, served as additional district and sessions judge at Bangalore and Bangalore, and as principal district and sessions judge in Udupi, Kolar, Bangalore Rural, and Mandya districts of Karnataka. His Lordship worked as member secretary, Karnataka State Legal Services Authority, director of Karnataka Judicial Academy, and Bangalore Mediation Center. His Lordship sworn in as an additional judge of the High Court of Karnataka on 24th October 2020. Later became a permanent judge on 4th March 2016 and retired from service on 30th May 2016. His Lordship was appointed as a judicial member of Karnataka State Administrative Tribunal with effect from 22nd June 2017 and retired on 29th May 2019. His Lordship is known for qualitative and quantitative disposal of cases and has handled many sensitive issues effectively. His Lordship is a known arbitrator and an effective resource person of Karnataka Judicial Academy, a wing of Karnataka High Court in providing judicial education to the judicial officers in the state. A person with such a magnitude will truly inspire us. His Lordship has been supremely confident of his judgments and himself. It is a proud privilege to have him as a guest of honor. Now, I cordially invite His Lordship to speak a few words.
Sri Jacob Jerome and Sri St. Ramesh, my esteemed colleagues as members of Justice Chandrasekhar Committee, Sri K.C. Ramurthy ji, my great well-wisher and esteemed chairman of CMR Group of Institutions and member of Parliament, the man committed to give quality education in all respects, Dr. Subramanya, esteemed Dean of the College, Praneshwaran, Mr. Praneshwaran, Vice Principal, and other esteemed members of the teaching faculty, Mr. Madhu and his team, and my beloved students. It's indeed a great opportunity for all of us to be in the midst of young students who have substantially contributed to the work of Justice Chandrasekhar. All of you know very well, it's a very Herculean task to collect information from people on various aspects. But with great difficulty, all of us designed some say plan to get information. And I'm grateful to Mr. Jaikar and Mr. Ramesh for visualizing the difficulties that may be encountered by us during the course of getting the information. And it is in this regard, we took all steps. And we also acknowledge the greatest support given to us by Madhu Navigam Private Limited, a technology partner of which Mr. Madhu is here. All of you, all those students who rendered excellent assistance in the help desk know how the technology partner also contributed its might for the work. Basically, we are here to thank the management and the students who have done wonderful work. Since reference is made to legal services, I'm persuaded to explain the ethos of the concept of legal services. Access to justice. Everybody must get justice in spite of the difficulty, financial difficulty, or any other difficulty. This background Article 39 of the Constitution came to be amended by inserting A, Article 39A. So it is in this regard a new act was enacted by the Parliament in the year 1987, which is called Legal Services Authorities Act 1987. It's basically a central legislation. Please, if you go through the entire legislation, you will understand as to how the executive as well as the legislature have imposed confidence in the judiciary. The entire work of legal services, that is creating legal awareness amongst the people, providing free legal aid to the needy and deserving, and organizing local adalats for resolving disputes was given to judiciary. So legal services is called as the social face of the judiciary. Whether it is the National Legal Services Authority, or State Legal Services Authority, High Court Legal Services Committee, District Legal Services Authority, or Taluk Legal Services Committee, all are headed by judges at various levels. Of course, there are few members from outside also to assist us. But one has to understand, but according to me, the whole world, you can't find a act like Legal Services Authorities Act 1987. So the first part, that is providing legal services. What is that legal services? So you have to go to the doorsteps of the people and provide them the basic needs of the legal sources. So it is in this regard the committees or the legal committees, legal services committees or authorities will go to the places and say create awareness. You have 41 students chosen by the college have done wonderful work. You went to the spot. You went to the place where people were expected to give information. You collected them. You assisted them in an effective manner. The services, that the arrangements made for you were very limited, but you had no grievance. Absolutely, you had no grievance. And with the limited sources available, you did your best, and you have helped us very immensely. Therefore, on behalf of the Justice Chandrasekhar Committee, I profusely thank all these students, and I take this opportunity to thank the esteemed chairman of CMR Groups, a group of institutions, Shri K.C. Ramurthy. The moment we made a request, I said, sir, college is yours. You can use the students or the faculty in any manner for the benefit of the people, and that was the greatest support given to us. And I have to mention the excellent assistance given by Dr. Subramania as the dean of the college. He said, sir, you can take the students and you can use them in any manner you like for your work. And it is in this regard, Madam
Vidya was appointed as coordinator. She has effectively coordinated. We have no words about her coordination with the students, and all the students used to attend our help desks on the appointed date, the appointed time, and they have, and there were no complaints. Absolutely, there were no complaints, and the officials who were there in the help desk were very happy about the participation of the students and their excellent cooperation and assistance. And uh, as a, we have come here to express our satisfaction by distributing certificates and giving a token of appreciation, some 5,000 rupees for each student, as it is not a remuneration, it is an honor. And Madam Vidya, we have decided to give rupees 10,000 as a token of our appreciation for our effective coordination. In fact, this I am very happy that this legal clinic has done real legal services work in terms of the concept enunciated in Legal Services Authorities Act. And we hope that the college would continue to do its work on the legal services side effectively. And I have no words to express my gratitude. There is a legal maxim, "Res ipsa loquitur." Things speak for themselves. Students themselves have expressed as to what has happened in our help desk and how they could learn many things. It was a great opportunity for the students to know men and matter and understand the world around, which would be a great help in their future career. On behalf of the see, in fact, your program discloses that Mr. Jaikar and Mr. S.P. Ramesh are also expected to speak. But normally, in court, when there is a bench of 2 or 3 judges, normally one judge will write statement, and the others will normally will not have any students. So this is a bench of 3 judges, and they say we concur with what Mr. Chandrasekhar said, and they have authorized me. Agree with they have authorized me to speak, and ultimately they will concur with my opinion expressed in this. I am grateful to my esteemed friends also. And once again, I profusely thank the management and the students and all the concern and Dr. Subramanya, Vidya, Prameshwaran for making this program a success. But one secret, we have decided to show, project the information we have collected and how we have collected and how it is being sent to Supreme Court. And we will discuss a date with Dr. Subramanya, and if possible, if our chairman is also present, it would take about 10-15 minutes to solve. What a great exercise is done by all the concerned, and you will be wonderstruck. Madhu's friend, who incidentally happens to be my friend also, is in America. He's so much interested in doing a great empirical research. He said that this urban development area, this would be one of the greatest subject for study. Greatest subject for study. So this is the volume of work involved. I thank all of you for giving me an opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude on behalf of you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Lordship, for providing us a clear understanding of the legal aid services and enlightening our minds with your valuable thoughts. Now, I cordially invite our beloved chairman, Sri P.C. Ramamurthy sir, who is currently serving as a member of Rajya Sabha, representing the state of Karnataka, to give the presidential address. A few words.
Respected Honorable Justice Chandrasekhar, my dear friend Jagar Zero, my esteemed colleague in the IPS, very senior officer, Dr. S. Ramesh, Professor Subramanian, members of the teaching faculty, Sri Madhu, who has rendered invaluable support in his work, and all the faculty members, particularly Vidya and Rashwa, and my dear students. I wanted to listen to both Jacob Jerome and because I had a lot of I should say activities connected with them throughout life. In fact, today we are in this building. I should mention it was Mr. Jacob Jerome who granted this land to us. So many activities people were eyeing to get this, and I just made one phone call, and I told don't worry about it. It's primary, prime location to this institution. How can I forget him? And he's always there whenever I require any help and assistance. So, not only for my service. And Dr. Ramesh was my superior. So we joined service in the same year. There's always a model officer. There's always an inspiration for the officers working because of honesty, integrity, straightforwardness, and commitment. We have enjoyed working with them. We have learned a lot of things. Because these two reasons, these reasons, I wanted both of them to say a few words in this. So I wanted to do, but unfortunately, the judgment was different. Today, I would, I've seen how the media has acquired lands, how the landlords, once upon a time landlords have become landless and some stateless, how their compensation has been not properly given, and so many issues connected with land acquisition, and how most of the cases it's only justice is not delivered. We have one great person, Justice Nazir, who was very closely associated with the media also. He had understood the ground level realities of the problem. They realize what exactly is happening in the ground and how people are really affected. And when the matter went before him, he had a very thorough analysis of the whole situation, I think, and then it is obviously somewhere we can render justice. I know what thoughts would have gone into Justice Nazir's thoughts mind, Justice Nazir's mind, and he got ultimately the idea that only Justice A.B. Chandrasekhar who can take up this responsibility and really do justice to the people, can do justice to all sections of society, can really make the situation much easier to deal with. It is with that context, because of the reputation, because of the knowledge, because of the tremendous commitment to the downtown and poor people, Justice Chandrasekhar was selected and made the chairman of this committee, and it was ably assisted by two very, very committed people with a lot of knowledge and experience in public administration and dealing with these issues. And I'm sure the judgment of Justice Nazir has not gone wrong. And the way I used to interact with Justice Chandrasekhar very frequently on this matter. She was so committed, so involved. At that age, the amount of time that he used to spend on that, amount of discussion he used to have with various people, and ultimately, when we see a smile on the face of people, ultimately when we see that real people who had knowingly, unknowingly, or by circumstances had gone into some situation, have got some justice. There's a smile on their face. It's all because of these three great gentlemen. And I would like to personally thank them for this wonderful work. And at the same time, Mr. Chandrasekhar had a lot of options. You would have employed 20, 30, 40 people for this job. But he thought it's important that the students who are studying law get an exposure, get to know what exactly is happening in the field level, getting to know the problems of people. Because it was an opportunity for the students, and he thought it's fit that they should be involved. And I'm grateful to him that he selected the CMR Law School for this. And listening to the students, I actually know what exactly experience they have gained, confidence that they have gained, the way they are facing the society with this training and without this training can be imagined. I'm sure all these Guatemalan students were very lucky, they were very fortunate that they had this opportunity of serving. I'm sure I need not mention to this crowd about the Sierra Law School, Culmination, that is wonderful work. And whatever the extra inputs that need to be given to the students apart from the syllabus, no looking back. Whatever is possible, throughout the country, they search for the experts, get them and give the best for the students. In every aspect, they're trying to make each and every one of you the best, law student, the best student who will be able to take forward the commitment of law faculty. And CMR Jnanadhara is only imparting knowledge. When I thought of this, thought of the name for my organization, I initially was only the legal service authority because I had this experience in Bellary. Dr. Mr. knowing it, I adopted 40 villages in the entire the district, and those villages in 40 years now all are developing. Totally development of those villages, with the development with the assistance of the Jilla Parishad and other agencies. Police were in charge of the development activities. Most of the legislation, most of the facilities that are provided by the government, everything to reach the people. I thought it's our duty to see that it delivers. That's the way we can exchange. You can give the jnana to others. That's how I thought of having the name Jnanadhara to mind. Because that is rendering service. So legal service authority has been doing the same work. I'm very happy that Vidya and team have number of programs wherein the students are involved, exposing the students, because most of the students come from very affluent families. They want to know what exactly is hunger, what is poverty. There will be some, most of them will be very, superficial level, which will not be reality. An exposure is being given to all of them, and I'm sure this particular activity in which all of you are associated, 41 of you are associated. Once again, I would like to tell that you are very, very lucky and fortunate, not only to render your service there, but to get in association with such great, eminent, committed people. That's also very important. And I would like to personally thank Dr. Which has because not only this program, every like he is observing the development of the school, the law school, very closely. And he has been guiding us, he has been assisting us, he has been supporting us in every aspect. Recently, sir, I don't know whether I can share this, when I had the opportunity of meeting Justice Nazir, sir. I was just discussing with him. I feel I should share this with all the students and also the faculty area. Just met him. All these days I was thinking that after this Law University, it is the Christ is doing very good work. But now I'm very happy, sir. I see the reports that the CMR Law School is almost coming to that level, I think exceeding that. This is a word from a great person who has been very close to working the legal issues. He himself is a family of that. He is a legal luminary. But such good words come from him. There is really an element of hard work that is put in by faculty. I would like to appreciate their hard work. I would like to thank all of them for putting their heart and soul into it and ensure that the students who are here will get out of the course of this university with strong and determined legal knowledge. Sir, once again, I would like to thank you. I would like to thank Sri Jerome and Dr. Ramesh for giving this great opportunity to all our students, and I'm sure they are richly benefited, and they will never forget in their entire life this streak they had in their career. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. That was truly a message to count on. And we have finally come to the moment we have all been waiting for, the awarding of certificates. It is a matter of great honor and pleasure to appreciate and reward the hard work as well as the performance of the students who have made us all proud. For the same, I welcome Advocate Vidya Sarumani ma'am to assist the ceremony.
Thank you, Shana. I'll go with this order. I'll go with this order. I'll go with this order. We request Honorable Justice Chandrasekhar, A.D. Chandrasekhar sir, to kindly give away certificates to our students. Likita, you. Ranjit Kumar M. Om Prakash. Usha Rani. Punya. Rahul and Reddy. Rashmi. Soundarya. Thank you, my lordship. We now request Mr. Jacob Jaron sir to give away the certificates to our students. Monica, Viva, Viva, Bhumika, Madhumita, Hamsa, Subiksha, Preeti, Puneet. Thank you very much, sir. Now we request Dr. S.T. Ramesh sir to kindly give away the certificates to our students. Bharat Kumar C. Darshan N.S. Prithvi Surya Nipun Sai Krishna Darshan N. Shiva Shankar Sahasrajit. Thank you, sir. Now we invite our Honorable Chairman, Shri K.C. Ramurthy, sir, to give away the certificates to the students. Hari Haran. Samarth. Ash. Asha. Raghuvi. Chandana. Surya Teja. Sarika. Roshni. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Now we invite our beloved Dean, Sir T. R. Subramania, sir, to kindly give the speech for students. Syed Vinay, Vinay Krishna, Abhishek CN, Tejashri Inder, Naveen, Bhaskar BS, Shivakumar, Sharad, Prarthana. Thank you very much, sir. Now we request our beloved chairman, Shri K.C. Ramurthy, sir, to receive the institutional certificate for the participation of students in the legal aid program. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Once again, congratulations to all the participants. Let us all give them once more a big round of applause. Now, I would like to invite our beloved Vice Principal, Dr. V.J. Praneshwaran sir, to propose the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is a privilege to be proposing the vote of thanks on behalf of CFR University School of Legal Studies on this culmination of the internship award and award of certificate itself. In fact, before I go to the vote of thanks, the certificate really looks very impressive. In fact, me and my faculty, when we saw this, we were discussing the very aesthetically designed. It carries its own weight, nevertheless, even the design, the writing, everything is so impressive. And most important, the signatures, the names, it really carries weight to the students. It will go a long way in their career. In fact, you students are very, very fortunate. And on that note, thank you to everyone for making this possible. We would like to express our gratitude to Honorable Mr. Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara, Former Judge, High Court of Karnataka, Chairman, Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara Committee, for the wonderful opportunity given to our students. Thank you, Your Lordship. We are grateful to Mr. Baker Garu, IAS retired, former Commissioner, PDA, Member, Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara. Thank you, sir. We are also grateful to Dr. S.P. Ramesh, IPS retired, former Director General of Police, Member, Justice A.V. Chandrasekhara. We are thankful to our Honorable Chairman Sir Shri K.C. Ramurthy, Member of Parliament, Rajasthan, and Chairman CMR Group of Institutions for presiding over this event. Thank you very much, sir. We thank our beloved team of the TR Subramania for bringing us many such opportunities. Thank you, sir. We also thank the officials of Navigem and PDA for their cooperation and guiding our students. Thank you. And last but not the least, I thank all the students for relentlessly working. Because I use the word relentlessly because I will share one incident. The second COVID outbreak was there, second wave. In fact, one of the COVID cemeteries were just next to one of the centers. In spite of it, there was always that fear. In spite of it, students completed the job. It was a very wonderful opportunity even for us as teachers and coordinators, coordinating with the students and the committee and ensuring that justice is done. That's why. So, thank you, students. Well done. Good job. Thank you. Yes, we would request Vijay Garu sir to speak and thereafter the SG. Thank you very much.
Breaking all protocol, I hope the learned chairman forgives me. Mr. Ramurthy referred to him getting this idea of education in Bellary. When he was in Bellary, I was in Secretariat. And I had some touring to do, so I went to Bellary. And normally what happens, officers in the district, especially the SP and the deputy commissioner, whenever any officer comes from Bellary, they keep on inviting him for dinner or for breakfast. Not for dinner or breakfast, basically to get what Bangalore gossip is. So he invited me for breakfast. I went there, and of course, my usual, what shall I say, very light breakfast. I had a nice solid breakfast. And then he told me, he said, see, you must eat well in the morning. Your breakfast should always be good because look at us, we don't know where we will get the next meal. Now, from that day, I have followed his advice every day excepting today. Today, I had a light breakfast because I'm told he's going to host lunch for us. So that's how well we know each other. Coming seriously, see, from me, the takeaway from what has happened are two things. First is, you have learned a lot of interpersonal relationship skills. People have come to you, they've spoken to you. Morning, you were bright, energetic. As the day wore on, you got fed up. Chaps came who couldn't understand you, you couldn't understand them, you got irritated. Mind you, these are the kind of clients you're going to get for the rest of the career. Whether you're going to practice in the court, you will get these kind of clients. Whether you're going to become a judge like him, you'll get those kind of lawyers. So that's a good exposure for you. The second most important takeaway for me from this is because one, two, I think just a few of us who are not officially law graduates. See, today everybody talks about judicial activism, and lay people like us get irritated, especially bureaucrats get irritated. Does the judge have no other business except to go after us, do this, do that? But take this particular case of Shivram Karan's layout. This is a positive judicial activism according to me. Supposing, as Mr. Ramamurthy said, just the two judges had not passed that judgment, they had not involved three of us, what would have happened in that case? So this is one case where judicial activism is having a very positive, a very beneficial effect on the entire layout. This is something I think if I would commend to the team. This is something where you should delve into and see and do some kind of a small paper if possible should be brought out. So I don't think apart from this I have any more wisdom left in spite of my white eyes to share with you. So anyway, thank you very much. At least this opportunity has given me time to link up with my childhood friend. We all grew up in the same area together. We kept that a secret. I do not know why, but we all grew up together. We knew each other, much younger than me, but we knew him as a small boy. So at least Shivram Karan has given us the opportunity to reconnect again after so many years. And like all of you, I know some of you worked hard, you enjoyed yourselves also, which is the right thing to do. So thank you very much once again. In case we require you again, we'll come here without any hesitation. Thank you so much.
What they said, all adding. My esteemed colleagues, my friend and former colleague, and chairman of CMR institutions, Mr. Ramamurthy, Dr. Subramanya, Pranesh, Vidya, Madhu, and friends. I start with a serious disadvantage. I'm speaking to you after the vote of thanks, and I have the dubious honor of being the last speaker. So I have to say the same thing, which my predecessors have spoken, but I have to say it differently. Because I can't repeat the same words, expressions, phrases, etc. I must start by saying that this was as unique an experience for us senior blokes as it was unique for you and the institution. Because we are also not interacting with students and interns and training them, initiating them, and making use of them for a very solid work, which I'll tell you in a minute. I won't be long, I'll speak very briefly, just 2 or 3 points. Everybody said you are extremely lucky. I'll tell you why. It is not every day that a committee will be appointed by the Supreme Court. You may think there are a lot of committees, but then when those committees are spread across the country, Karnataka, Bangalore may get one Supreme Court appointed committee once in a blue moon. So you are part of the Supreme Court appointed committee. And there may be committees, but many committees have a negative agenda, fault finding. Here is as Jacob pointed out, a positive outcome will come out of this committee. And in this, because it is positive, we, in our probably some good sense prevailed in us, and we decided we will involve the interns. This could have been done, data collection could have been done through data entry operators by appointing them from the market. Or like we did, we could have had retired employees to do it. But we thought let the students do it because they bring certain freshness, certain transparency, and it is a win-win situation. We are sitting on a big pile of data, and you benefited. Again, trying to put it differently, it's a very, very unique experience for you because you got to know something about the records. You could see the record. How does this? At your age, I had not seen a selfie. I had not seen a kata. I used to be a kata. I don't know what it is. Now you got to see all those documents. Yeah. So a little bit of with your legal education, you are able to relate those documents. What is the significance of the document? Why is it important? Second, you got a taste of administration, how administration works. 3, you had public interface. You are interacting with the public. People come, some are humble, some are a little irate, they are irritated, they can't wait. Some people are too humble, you can take them for a ride. So you came in contact with a variety of people, simple people from village, some crooks also maybe. Fourth, this was all done in a village close to Bangalore. We didn't make people come to our office. So you had this opportunity to sit in a village. No luxuries, very, very basic infrastructure, very basic school building, some ramshackle toilet, etc. So it gave you, and in the process you enjoyed yourself. You went out, you came like an excursion in a bus, you sat there, some food was served. So it was all fun. I'm sure you enjoyed. I could see the smile on their faces whenever I visited Media Grahara, while Pyalakere or whatever it is. So it's a great experience, very unique, and that's why I'm saying you are lucky. Not many students, I don't know whether your predecessors, your successors will get an opportunity. Lastly, classroom education can teach only so much. A person can write a PhD thesis by reading books, making references, but there is no substitute for practical experience. You have to soil your hands. So you have to be in the thick of action. That gives you true knowledge, true perspective, which I understand from my several visits to CMR that the Dean is focusing on exposing you to real situations. That is reality, that is practical experience that gives you strength. Thank you for giving me this opportunity and to be able to talk to you. And congratulations on completing this work. And it is on the basis of the data which you have collected that our entire report is going to be based on. Please understand the importance and significance of your work. The data which was collected in those 4 villages is the basis for the committee to send the report to Supreme Court and do justice and provide succor to thousands of people in the Shivram country. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving us the opportunity to hear from you and providing us with the real life experiences and imparting the wisdom. Thank you again. Now, I would like to request everyone to rise for the national anthem. जनगणमनधिनायक जय भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जल वितरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाये तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे I, on behalf of CMI University School of Legal Studies, thank you all for joining us here today. Have a pleasant day ahead. Thank you.